on. Why am I like never ready when I come on? Jeez. I'm coming. Anyway. I can't find my... I just uploaded a video on my recorded. So, welcome everybody to my live. It's Sunday night. My name is Laura. I just uploaded a video about grief, like grief and loss. So, you know, we have good and bad days when we lose a pet, a loved one or a pet. Mainly, I was talking about losing my cat, Reese's. I lost over a month ago. Guys, I have a lot of like moisturizer and like I have a hair mask and grease on my face. Sorry. Last night I was in my dress and I looked better. So tonight I'm not dolled up. Sorry. Hi, Ben Celebrity. Hi, Deb. Hi, JYD Family Mix Vlog. Done like what? So, you know, give you a flex. Like a flex. Flex my muscle. I don't have muscles anymore. I lost all my muscle. I feel I'm like... So, I didn't have a good day today, I gotta tell you. So let's talk about grief and loss. How do you guys cope with that? We have stages of grief, right? We're in denial. Oh, well, thank you. If you think so. I was going to talk about fitness. We could talk about that. That's why I'm saying my lives aren't focused on one subject. That's why I just did a recording on grief and loss. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying rest in peace to Reese's, Ben. My armpits. Oh, God. Okay. So I made a video about grief and loss. I just uploaded it. Losing a pet is awful. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. You know, it's part of life. I get it. It's part of life. You know, these two girls are spoiled. Look at these two. Where am I supposed to sleep? Mercedes and Noelle. Look at these. Look at them. Do you see them? Mercedes is in my spot and Noelle's on where she usually goes. Mercedes like totally took my spot. Okay. Anyway. Ben says I lost my dog, Autumn. Of course you do. I'm sorry about that. Mark Antonio. Welcome, Mark. I had a bad day. Let's talk about loss. Emily, whatever you... So Mark, what a reason for a bad day. Well, I didn't have a bad day. I had a relaxing day, but tomorrow's 6 weeks. We put down our cat, and I'm always gonna miss him. Just tomorrow, it's it was a Monday when he passed on, and Mondays just suck. Mondays are just Mondays. I mean, people don't like Mondays because it's back to work. I'm off Mondays, but I just missed him extra hard today for some reason. You know, there's stages of grief, right? And I feel guilty for a lot of reasons, and I shouldn't. It's natural. But so do you just want me to continue talking about what I just talked about in the video? Because, hi, Big Don Dads. Big Don Dada. Dada. So, death is a part of life. I wouldn't be sober without God, right? I believe in God. There is heaven. And I always got to think my Reese's is in heaven, right? He's up there. And you got to just... I read a lot about this. And I was just saying on my recorded video, if you watch it, that I just posted... You want to move to New Jersey? Why? Because of me? They say don't think about their last days. It's like when a person has cancer before they pass. Don't think of them like that, because that wasn't really them, right? So Reese's wasn't eating at the end. It wasn't him. And he wasn't living, and it wasn't fair. Me and my daughter literally nursed him the last week. They gave him oxygen, and he was better. And the emergency room, when they wanted to put him down then, and we said no. He went in the oxygen tank, and he got so much better, but we knew he wasn't going to get better in the long run. So my mother said, Laura, you and Isabella are torturing yourself, because we knew taking him home was just prolonging the inevitable, right? So we made the bedroom it looked like a hospital room. And that wasn't Reese living. He would have been going outside, and anyway. And my daughter was very strong. I couldn't believe she was doing that. So, but we wanted to do that for him. Spend time with him this last week of life. Kissing him, and at night, you know what I would do for him at night? And then I'll get off this if you guys want to change the subject. I was playing music for him. I would Google relaxing cat music in their final days. Just holding him. And like I said, he wasn't like Mercedes and Noel. They're big mush balls. They're mushy, and they lick me, and they're amazing. Not that Reese's wasn't amazing. First of all, he loved and adored Richie. So Richie was his daddy, and Richie was... Isabella's father has a lot of health issues, and he was gone for almost 2 months in a rehabilitation. So that's what I think set really finally... He had a heart problem, the cat. that's what killed him, really. But I think his owner being gone, I think he thought Richie died. So cats are amazing, like dogs. When their owner goes, it's just like when a husband dies, the wife could die later of broken heart. You guys know that, right? Anyway, I'm babbling. So that's what really killed him, I think. Made his heart worse. So I was playing music for him, but you guys, it just sucks. But it's life, right? Hi, Neil Ramneth. My glasses are dirty, and you guys, I can't find my lava, and I'm getting a little antsy because I'm talking about this, and it's making me very anxious. Hold on, and I don't know what I did with it. Hold on, guys. What are you two? What did I do with it? Making me cookie. Making me... Anyway, where did I put it? Guys, it's a very bad habit of mine. Quit drugs and alcohol. I'm 7 years sober, yet I'm smoking this stupid thing. Let me go rinse my glasses. What the hell? Dumbest thing. Hold on, I'm coming. This is so crazy. What the? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh, I found it. You know, sometimes I'd be looking for the damn thing more than I smoke it. It's like the dumbest, stupidest thing ever. Hi, Neil. We can get off the subject of death and heaven and talk about fitness, nutrition. I want to know what everybody ate for dinner tonight. Let's get on a happier subject. I mean, death is reality. We all have to go one day. I can get deep, you guys. I'm a Gemini, so I get deep. I like to get in people's heads. Some people don't like that about me. It's me. It's how I am. And people that know me, and when someone's in my life, I'm real, and I'm the real deal. I love my people, and I want to know them. And so if it bugs people out, I don't know. But anyway, so Neil says it's all about energy in life, whether human or animals, not. But we humans can take a lesson from them on how to truly express love. Yes. Yeah. You got it. We're all connected, right? Energy's all over, right? And I always say this. I love this. It was a quote somewhere I saw. Why did God make people, animals to talk, not talk? Oh, okay. Big Don. Because people are full of shit, right? I'm sorry. I don't trust many people. I don't really trust anyone. People don't communicate, right? A lot of people keep it in. They wear masks. I did for years until I healed, right? I numbed myself with drugs and alcohol. That's why I have this channel. Look at me. I'm vulnerable. Like, I don't do this to show off my boobs. This is how I am. I have no makeup on. I don't have great skin. I'm 50 years old. I have wrinkles. I'm wearing grease on my face, and my hair's grease. I have a hair mask on. Last night I was dolled up with makeup, and I had a dress on. Some nights I do dress up. Some nights I don't. My point is, why I just went into that is because I'm real. And see, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Something you said. We're all energy expression. Oh yeah, God made animals because people are full of shit, right? They wear masks. That's what I was talking about. And animals express through their actions. They're not full of shit. They love you unconditionally. Because people are full of shit. Actions speak louder than words. Like if a guy says, I love you to get a girl in bed, right? They could talk the talk, but I'd rather a guy show me with their actions, right? You get it? You guys get it? Isn't that cool? Hi, Matt Eldridge. Welcome to my channel. Isn't that cool? Like all the years I was going out with guys, right? Through my addiction, a girl loves to hear that. Oh, I love you. And you say it back because it sounds good, but you got to prove it through your actions. Right? Yeah. I don't know what you're saying. Milo Rod. Big Don Dada. Did you guys watch my live last night? I had about 2,000 views. You know? More people in here. Could it be because I had on that pink dress? I don't know. It's the way the world goes, I guess, right? You dead, Matt? You know, what were we talking about? I had my mod in last night. You guys know my mod? He's great. He's amazing. He always looks out for me. He helps talk about my stuff. He puts out his input, his opinions. He's great. Hi, Johnny. Did you guys see my cats in the bed? Unbelievable. I don't know where they think I'm sleeping. I have on pajama pants. I have Noelle and Mercedes in my bed. Yep. And, yeah. So we could talk fitness, nutrition, addiction, relationships. We can go back to grief and loss of losing a pet, what you ate for dinner. Work, how's everybody work, career, finance. Like, you guys, mental health is like your well-being, right? Milo Rod, you can like leave. Neil says, I like how you come through with expression, Laura. That's why I keep you in your channel. Well, good. You guys got expressed too, right? So Matt says he has 2 cats and a dog. They take up my whole bed. Yeah. Because that's true love, right? So Ben wants nutrition advice to lose weight. Well, that could be, you know, that's a lot in a question because it depends. I don't know your fitness level. I don't know your height, your weight now, your health that you're in. You know, there's factors. How much weight do you want to lose? And if you have health issues. But in a nutshell, men do need to eat more than women. I'm not a believer in like those fad diets. So keto is great, I gotta say. It does work, but not for too long of a time to do. So when I studied to get certified, because I did take the nutrition course, go to Jersey, can we go to the movies and eat? Aw. I'll get back to you on that, Johnny. So can I just answer Ben's question, right? the basic food groups, right? So when I studied nutrition, when I took my course in fitness, right? You have to have your protein, your carbs, and your fat, right? I know. Well, look at my bench I'm on. I use this as a weight bench when I work out at home. This is my table. This is my seat. It's cheap. It's not like it doesn't have support. Like I'm leaning out now because it's bikini season. I'm always a little heavier in the winter. So I do a lot of rows, and I have a really nice back. Don't be gross. I don't mean my butt, my back. So, a lot of water. Water is key, and I always say that. Good answer, Neil. Right, everybody has their own thing. Look, you can work out in that gym 3 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you're going home and eating a pizza and drinking, you're defeating the whole purpose, right? What's that saying? Abs are made in the kitchen. Your diet is everything. And you work out for your health too. Like when I'm done with a workout, I feel amazing. It's good for your mental health. God, my hair. You guys really, I can't believe I'm going live like this. Guys, this is deep conditioning. It's not grease. You guys don't think my hair is greasy because this isn't grease. I don't know, Johnny. So it's good for your mental health. I'm going to block this dude because I don't know what he's talking about. A lot of water. A gallon a day if you can. I get at least a half a gallon a day. You're flushing all those toxins out of your body. If you're bloated, women, I don't know if women are on here. I always say to the women, if you're menopausal, you get that pouch in the middle. I went through it. I'm still going through it. The more you drink, the better for you, right? Hi, Sasha. Johnny, honey, I'm not dating. I don't even know who you are. I don't know. I can't even see you. I don't know. This isn't a channel for that, though. We're talking about something. A lot of vegetables. Fill up your plate with vegetables. Big salad. You can't go wrong with that. I ate that for dinner last night. My salad was huge. Cucumbers, cranberries, pecans, walnuts, goat cheese. Like, when you go to the diner, you order those spinach salads. Huge. And you fill up on that. Like, that's such good fiber, right? I know. It's so good. I love them. I can eat them every night. I don't, well, are you, so wait, what was the dressing I ate? I can't remember, but it was really good. I ordered it off DoorDash. I'm not lying. And I never DoorDash because it's so expensive, but I was like, I need to go to the store and get stuff at the farmer's market to make it myself. But whatever dressing they sent was so good. But, to me, that's wasting money because you could buy all that. It was like a raspberry vinaigrette, I think, which I love. Well, I'm in New Jersey, sweetie, so that wouldn't work. Yeah, in a pinch, right? If people pay attention to what their heart is. Neil, you said if people pay attention to what their heart is saying to them, do you mean heart, right? This is a stupid habit. Very stupid. I really need to quit, and I don't want to, and I don't know if I can. That's the thing that scares me. I gave up drinking and drugs. Johnny, can we change the subject? Because I don't want to get upset. Because this isn't a dating app. Okay, honey? What does everybody eat for breakfast? That's important. So I don't eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, like those 3 meals. That's not what I do. I'm like a 6 small meal throughout the day. I don't eat lunch mainly because at work, I'm in the salon. I don't get a break for 30 minutes. It's just impossible. I'm too busy. So I'll throw like a protein bar and a yogurt and fruit in my bag. I love my dinners, big salads, and I'll throw some grilled chicken in it, right? And a lot of water. In the morning, I'll just have a banana. I'm big on Greek yogurt. I eat that all the time. So, I'm cold. I'm actually going to put a shirt on, you guys. I'm cold. Hold on. But, yeah. Don't you bother Noelle. I thought it was gonna be 80 degrees tomorrow, so I'm gonna be 70. Hi, Mandy Candy. I'm good. How are you? How are you tonight? How was your day? How was everybody's Sunday? Amazing. I'm so glad to hear that. Love it. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. And how are you? What are you doing to stay sober? I started off, Mandy, by talking, so I just uploaded a video right before I went on live about grief and loss of a pet. You know how I lost Reese's, my cat, 6 weeks ago tomorrow. And, today I was really struggling with it. I posted on my stories about having a bad day, about losing him. Today was just, But, it's part of life, and you go through the stages of grief, and, days I have guilt, and I can't do that. So I wanted to know if people on here lost a pet, and, Alan Carr's Easy Way to Quit Smoking Without Willpower. This audiobook got me to quit smoking. It works. Oh, really? Let me ask you, Ben, did you take any medication? Probably not, right? Like a patch. That didn't include that, right? Because there's like medication. Like I'm on Wellbutrin because I have mental health issues, right? And I talk freely about it, right? This is a mental health channel. And Wellbutrin helps with cravings of alcohol because I'm on that. It's like a mood stabilizer. I have a little bipolar, but it didn't help cravings for smoking. And I never smoked cigarettes. So a lot of people switch to this, which is just as bad, if not worse, than cigarettes. Weird. I never smoked cigarettes. If I was drinking, when I used to drink and do cocaine, I would smoke cigarettes because that's what you did. But in the morning, when I got sober and hungover and I would smell The cigarette, I'd be like, ew. Never got addicted, but whatever. Mel Gibson went on Joe Rogan's saying he... Oh, wow. I'm going to look into that. I think I remember hearing that, now that you say it. Wow. Lips. Does everybody have work tomorrow? Audible is Amazon apps for audiobooks. Okay. Yeah, I know. I heard of them. I know. Okay. Truly believe that if people listen to what their head and instincts are telling them, it can help their decisions in life, Laura. True. Very true. Sorry, my friend called, but it's been staying up trouble, but letting you know the positive people, sober communities. That's amazing. That's what you need. Positive people, good circle of friends, and sober communities, you know? People, places, and things. I can't stand glasses on my face because I don't wear glasses. But I always say in the beginning, simple. One day at a time and simple. Right? You don't look into it too much. Even if it's 1 minute at a time. I gotta catch myself sometimes thinking that now. Like, I worry a lot and stress and get a bad anxiety. And I never realized I had anxiety till now. I gotta stop worrying about things. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The courage to change the things I can and the wisdom to know the difference, right? That serenity prayer goes for life, right? We can't accept things. We got to accept things we cannot change. It's out of our hands. What is it in God's hands, right? Turn our will to God. And that's for everything in life. So, sorry, my friend. Oh, yeah. So, it's true. Guys, I'm going to end it because I know it's only been 33 minutes. But, I'm going to call my daughter back and I'm tired. My cats woke me up at 4 o'clock this morning to eat. And then I fell back to sleep. And I usually sleep till like, I don't know, 9 o'clock on Sunday. But they had me up at 7 and I've been up ever since. So, tomorrow, you guys think about something you really want me to touch on and talk about and let me know. And I'm going to come on tomorrow. So true. I got off the bottle 7 years ago and can't imagine what my life would be if I haven't or where life would take me. Yeah. So you're the same as me, Neil. I was 7 years clean and sober January 2nd. And, you know, I don't think about it. I don't. I never think about my days when I drank. It seems like it was another life like it was another lifetime ago, right? Like, who was that person? That wasn't like me. Who was that person? Like, you're a different person, and you can't fake it. So like, I've got sober for 30 days, posted, oh, I'm 30 days clean and sober. I got a bracelet on rehab. Never, my advice to people, don't ever post on social media when you get 30 days. I'm not saying you're going to relapse, but relapse is part of recovery. A lot of times you do. 9 times out of 10. And, you know, I always lose my train of thought. It scares me. My brain. You guys know I had a stroke a few years ago. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. But menopause too. Oh God. I'm glad I went through perimenopause. Now I'm in menopause, and it's like, I can't wait for that to be over. Because with my brain, I get forgetful. Anyway, so yeah. But that was a different person. Thank you, Neil. So, you make it simple. I got sober. I got my own apartment. I bought my own car. I got a nice job. You know, I used to think like I could just be a go-go dancer. That's all I was worth. You have no self-worth, and you don't love yourself when you're drinking and drugging, because you just beat yourself up, and you're not a good person. You lie. Oh, because see, now my train of thought came back. What I was trying to get to before. You can't fool anyone. So that's why I said don't post from your 30 days, because the texting and the sound of your voice, my mother always knew when I was fucked up. And I used to lie. And when she didn't hear from me, my mother and I text and talk every day right now. So like when I was like in my addiction, she's like, I knew when I didn't hear from you not to call or text you, because I knew you were having a bad day drinking. So every time I would relapse, get sober, relapse. So she'd be like, oh, you're really doing it this time? Okay. When you have 1 year sober, I'll know when to take you serious. And then I had a year, and she goes, all right, well, 18 months, and then I'll really believe you. And then she was thinking, maybe she means it this time. All right, so maybe 2 years. And then, 3, 4, now I'm 7, so, And it gets better and better. And I tell people that. But I gotta be honest, the medication is a big part of it. You need it. I'm not against it, and I tell people. You can't just take a magic pill, though, and it goes away. You got to do the work. You got to go to change your job, change your friends, do activities, go to meetings. I did 90 meetings in 90 days. And, and you can't dwell on the past. Yeah, I wish I got sober sooner, but I got it when I got it. So, guys, I love you. I'll be on tomorrow. Stop complaining about your hair. Well, my hair has a mask in it, so it's to make your hair soft and healthy. So I just wanted to tell you that it's not dirty and it's not greasy. That's all. Music's great therapy. I love music, so sometimes if I'm on my couch, again, that's where my anxiety kicks in. Some people loves to just lay down, and I like to be a couch potato like everyone else sometimes. But I don't like doing it too long. It makes me nervous and anxious. That's cute. So I have to jump up and put music on. It just makes me feel better. Music just soothes your soul. It feeds your soul. You guys know? Like, do you agree? That's how I feel. It's just love for the soul. It sounds corny. I had somebody that he was into music. He still is into music and movies. I don't know if he watches me. And if he is, he knows. If he is watching, he knows who he is, right? Good night, Neil. But I'm going to say this one last thing. And I would send him songs all the time. And not just because they were words from me to him, but anyway, we would send songs to each other in movies. But music's great therapy. You guys, if you're trying to get sober, or you guys were getting sober and you are sober now, you probably agree with me that it's a good tool for getting sober. So on that note, I love you guys. Good night. Like, share, subscribe. Share this to your friends. And think about what you just want to talk about tomorrow. I'm going to come on at night again. It'll probably be late. I like after I settle down, I'll be a little more dressed tomorrow maybe. I don't know. Or I might not. I don't know. I'm tired. Mwah. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Bye.